In 1875, a mysterious cowboy named Robert Doc Morgan walked into the richest silver mining town in Nevada and did something unthinkable. He bought the local newspaper for $1,000 and immediately stopped printing news. Instead, he started buying up every piece of worthless paper in town: old letters, business receipts, diary pages, even love notes. People thought he'd lost his mind. 3 years later, he owned the entire town. This is the story of how one man turned paper into power and why his strategy is still studied in business schools today. Silver Springs, Nevada, 1875, a boom town where millionaires were made daily. Silver flowed like water, but Doc Morgan wasn't interested in silver. He arrived with an unusual background: former banker, trained lawyer, and failed rancher. 3 careers that seemed like failures, but were about to combine into genius. The town's newspaper, the Silver Springs Sentinel, was failing. Nobody wanted news, they wanted silver prices. Doc bought it with his last $1,000. The previous owner thought he'd found a sucker. First day as owner, Doc fired all reporters, started running only one page: public notices. People were furious. Subscriptions dropped to 0. But Doc didn't care about subscribers. He cared about something else: legal requirement. By law, all business dealings had to be published in the local paper. Doc started phase 2. He hired kids to bring him paper, any paper, paid 1 cent per page. Old receipts from the saloon? Bought 'em. Love letters found in trash? Bought 'em. Business ledgers from failed stores? Bought 'em all. He converted the newspaper office into a filing system. Every piece of paper cataloged by date and name. The town thought he'd gone mad. They called him Paper Morgan, the fool who bought trash while others mined silver. But Doc was mining something more valuable than silver: information. Through these papers, he built a complete map of every business deal, every secret agreement, every hidden partnership in Silver Springs for the past 10 years. He discovered who owed money to whom, who was sleeping with whose wife, which mines were really producing and which were frauds. Most importantly, he found the pattern of corruption that ran the town.
1877. Silver prices dropped. The panic began. That's when Doc started phase 3. He visited the town's richest man, Samuel Burton, showed him proof of tax fraud found in old receipts. Next day, he owned 20% of Burton's mines. He visited Judge Harrison, showed him love letters proving he'd taken bribes. Next day, he controlled the town court. One by one, Doc approached every powerful man in town. Each had secrets. Each had something to hide. Each found those secrets in Doc's files. But here's the genius. Doc didn't destroy them. He made them partners. He showed them a bigger picture. Silver Springs was just the beginning. Together, they could control the entire Nevada silver trade. By 1878, Doc's partners controlled every major mine, the railroad connection, the water rights, the banking system. His initial $1,000 investment turned into $5 million in 3 years. But the true genius? Everyone who partnered with him got richer too. He didn't just buy secrets, he bought loyalty. The same people who mocked Paper Morgan now called him the Paper King of Nevada.
Doc Morgan died in 1899, worth over $20 million. But his legacy wasn't the money. He created a new way of doing business. Information is more valuable than gold. Every piece of paper tells a story. Every story has value. And when you control the stories, you control everything.
His filing system? It became the model for modern business intelligence. In his diary, found years later, he wrote, "Men search the ground for fortune, never realizing that real wealth floats through the air in paper form, waiting for someone smart enough to grab it." Doc proved that true power isn't in what you own, it's in what you know. Follow the Hat Legends for more incredible stories of cowboys who saw fortune where others saw nothing.